chapter 4 of the Gita, Krishna says,
Karmanya karmaya pasye akarmani cha karmayaha sabuddhiman manusyeshu sayukta krishna karma krita.
He who sees action in inaction and inaction in action, he is the wise man. He is a yogi, the doer of all action. Whilst constantly engaged in activities, he is not bound by action. In fact, I was just discussing this with Balakrishna. Balakrishna, why not share with the council what we had discussed earlier?
Swamiji,
Yes, what we had discussed earlier.
Well, action and Krishna. Krishna and action. Krishna is an actor.
But what did Krishna say? Action. What is this Balakrishna? Successful journalist such as yourself, lost for words. I'm sure you'll have other opportunities. Let us close here.
Swamiji, let me just say something. Action is the very thing that defines us. Action is the signature of life. It is by our actions that people remember us. But for what reason do we do this action? For what reason do we work or study? To earn a livelihood. For what reason do we protest and riot? To earn some kind of recognition. And for what reason do we eat dal? To gain some temporary pleasure. But is it possible to act without seeking a reward? The true actor derives pleasure purely from the action itself. He does not require any reward or recognition. This is the type of action that Sri Krishna implores Arjuna to take on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. This is the type of action that we should take in the battlefield of our minds.
Balakrishna. Where did that come from?
I'm not sure, Swamiji.
It appears the Lord has blessed you with many talents. Use them as your instruments and let the divine flow through them. You know, you could make a fine Swami one day.
Swamiji,
Don't discount it. Once you've opened your mind to the divine, you are at his will. He will guide you in whichever way he chooses to.
So, Gurudev, what made you take sannyas?
One day, having completed my morning meditation, I opened my eyes and there saw before me the most beautiful young maid. Her skin was fair like fresh snow. Her long black hair was oiled and flattened. Her kumkum was perfectly round like a moon. I looked at her. She looked at me. We looked at each other. I could see my whole destiny unfolding before my eyes. But her parents said no. So what could I do? I became a sannyasi.
Gurudev,
Do I look like
saying Buddhu.
Mind you, that did not stop my uncle and auntie from trying.
Balan! Uncle, my boy! What are you doing here?
Oh, Alan, look at you. Look at your hair. Where's all the oil gone? And your shirt? It's full of creases. Have you forgotten how to use your iron?
The boy wanders into and says we've turned it into a temple. Now look, Chitra, we've just walked into one.
Quite the irony, Uncle.
And what is this? You're looking like a skeleton. Have you been dieting? It took me 2 months of hard work to make you nice and chubby. So fun. And now look at you, looking like a skeleton. Who's going to marry you?
Marry me? That's the last thing on my mind at the moment.
Try as we must, my Balan. The inevitable awaits us all. No escaping it.
Inevitable for some, Uncle. But surely not all. But leave this. What brings you here?
Just making sure you're not getting into any trouble.
Where's the paper?
Oh, Balan. We were in Delhi and heard that you had been staying here after Shah's death. We came to see how you were going. But if your clothes and your grooming habits are anything to go by, you're obviously not doing very well.
Auntie, that's very kind of you. But I'm not hiding. I'm very fine. After Sheriff's death, I went looking for answers to his pain and suffering. Such great suffering at such a young age. What did he do to deserve this? But later, I realized that maybe this suffering was not his. Maybe this suffering was mine.
Oh, Balan, Shah was a good friend of yours. I have every right to grieve. But you can't remain in that state forever. It's high time you move back home, get married and settle down. You can't stay in an ashram forever.
No, Auntie, it's not like that. The scriptures is where I have found my answers. This is the way that I want to spend my life.
But what about marriage?
Marriage seems like a never-ending road to a migraine.
That's one way of putting it, Balan. Although I must admit, the aspirin has been giving me good support over these last few years. Although, from less and less effective now.
Why are you thinking of becoming a sannyasi?
There's no harm in becoming a sannyasi. Balan, I hope you understand the sensitive nature of this decision. I hope you also understand the gravity of this decision. Whatever decision you make, I am here to support you. And I hope you've not taken it lightheartedly. It is great to give and devote your life to the noble. There's nothing higher than that. I only hope a few more people would learn about morality before preaching it.
Hi, what are you saying? This guy is thinking of becoming a brahmachari, a sannyasi. And then, one day, when he realizes he doesn't want to do that, what then?
If Adi Shankaracharya, Ramana Maharishi, and Swami Vivekananda all had an auntie like hers, then the world would have never seen such great saints and sages. Chitra, the boy has it in him. Look at his teachings. See his room. Look at his expressions. The seed has been sown. There's nothing you and I can do about it.
Balan, you cannot do this. I will not allow it. Your father would not have ever allowed it. Oh, how are you? I don't understand anything.
Rukmaji, how are you? This is my uncle and auntie. They've come down from Delhi.
You guys are going on a 20
Badrinath, Kedarnath, Yamnoti and Ramsar. It's said that this is the most auspicious and beautiful time to visit. Even the sages come out of the just to admire the natural beauty of the land water. We're leaving in 3 days. Let us know if you'd like to come.
Yes, Rupaji, that sounds very interesting. I will let you know by the evening.
Okay, I better go to bed. The evening satsang. Hari Om. Nice to meet you.
Uncle, Auntie, have you met Shivanandaji?
Now, wasn't she adorable? Madam.
Enough, Chitra. And we shall continue this conversation later.
Okay. So will you guys be staying for a few days?
Don't be that easy.
Oh, I didn't think my luck was that good.